10 reasons why you can never win against narcissists. Let's begin. Number 1. Narcissists are intelligent and always know how to defend their position. Most narcissists are proven to be intelligent and intimidating, which is one of the reasons why most of them have unbalanced connections with their emotions. Narcissists prioritize logic over feelings. Hence, you can expect them to be brutally blunt and harsh with every word they say. But you can never expect them to use their intelligence for the good because they are always up for no good. Like lawyers, narcissists are skilled in rerouting words back at you, even through lies, which can usually catch you off guard if it's your first tango with them. Narcissists also tend to be very manipulative and cunning, making it even more challenging to deal with them. They are excellent at pulling the wool over people's eyes because they know how to make themselves look good in any situation, no matter what. How much more to win against them? Even if you intend to help and not prevail against them, narcissists will still get defensive toward you. Can you imagine what they can do if you show any motive to overpower them? If you do, you must not let your heart be soft, for you'll need to face someone who has no regard for others. Number 2. Narcissists never consider other people's feelings and have no empathy. Fighting against someone who doesn't know the value of your feelings and emotions will always result in ruin, leaving a trail of shredded pieces of yourself in the ground. That is always what happens when you try to fight back against narcissists. The worst is that they are even proud of their cruelty toward you. They do not feel an ounce of shame. Narcissists will continue to be cruel and expect you to take it without question. That is why there is no point in fighting back against them. It's a losing battle. The only way to win is to not play. There is no other way around it. If you try to fight back, they will continue being cruel and expect you to take it without question. The best thing you can do is to stop trying to fight them and focus on your well-being. And theirs too. Number 3. Narcissists will always come up with a diversion. One of the reasons you can never win against a narcissist is because they are always ready to come up with ideas just to divert you from your goal. It can either be winning an argument against them or proving that they have made a mistake. The more you try to prove your point, the more they will try to divert it by coming up with new ideas. One of the ways that they do this is by asking questions. Narcissists will ask questions that put you on the back foot and makes you doubt yourself. Another way that they do this is by making you feel guilty. They will make you feel wrong and that they are never at fault. A narcissist will always try to divert attention from themselves onto someone else. They do this to ensure that no one ever finds out how much of a bad person they are. Number 4. Narcissists never admit their mistakes. Another reason why you can never win against a narcissist is that they will never admit they are wrong. How much more admitting their defeat? They will always blame you for the problems in your relationship and make it seem like everything is your fault. They will try to make you feel guilty by saying things like, "You are so selfish," or "It's all your fault." A narcissist will never take responsibility for their actions, even when they are clearly at fault. There is no winning an argument with someone who doesn't take their mistakes seriously. It will just drain your energy in trying to make them understand. It is best not to deal with them at all. Number 5. Narcissists are the masters of mind games. You can never outsmart someone who created the game. And narcissists are masterminds in their games. They've been playing them for years and years. They know the rules and how to manipulate the game to their advantage. It doesn't matter how smart you think you are. Narcissists will always be one step ahead of you because they completely understand what makes people tick. They know how to use your emotions against you and will do it at every chance. Narcissists are master manipulators, and it's challenging to undo the damage they cause. Making others feel like they have done something wrong when the narcissist has caught them up in their web is also a part of their games. Number 6. Narcissists are highly manipulative and will intimidate you. As I've said earlier, narcissists can appear intimidating at first glance. Armed with their manipulation skills, they can convince someone they are superior. When you believe them to be the winner at the beginning, how can you ever win against them? The truth is, you can't. You need to accept that a narcissist will try to win at all costs. They'll not be pleasant or generous because they don't care about you or anyone else except themselves. What do you expect if someone treats others poorly and expects nothing in return? It's best to have no expectations at all. You can expect them to be rude and insensitive, but don't be surprised when they act nice. You can only beat a narcissist by not caring what they think of you. If you don't watch, then they will never win. Number 7. Narcissists always focus on your faults. Winning is impossible when your opponent gets blinded by their self-righteousness, and narcissists often display this behavior. Narcissists will always call you out on your faults and even blame you for the things you are not responsible for. Narcissists are very good at deflecting attention from themselves and putting it back on you. They will use any means necessary to make you feel guilty about something so that they can get out of whatever accountability they have for their actions. If you try to call them out on it, they will just deny what they did and use the same tactics that made you feel guilty in the first place. Narcissists are very good at making themselves feel justified in their actions. They can manipulate people into thinking that their actions are always right. Number 8. For them, they are always the winner, no matter what. Is victory over someone who will never concede defeat victory? Even if you are the winner, narcissists will still think they are the true winners and will push this narrative until you give up and give them back the title they desire. Victory is only possible if your opponent acknowledges defeat, and you cannot force them to do so. You can only wait for them to come around when they are ready. It's hard to watch someone who is so fixated on winning, even if they don't want to admit it. Winning at all costs is not what you want in a relationship, especially regarding your expense. Number 9. There is no winning with total nonsense. How can you determine the winner when your opponent doesn't make sense? Narcissists may be intelligent, but their logic can sometimes be too far-fetched and irrational to tolerate or understand. Eventually, making us realize that winning against them is not worth the effort you put into it. It's essential to be aware of your limits, and when it comes to dealing with narcissists, those limits may be more than you can handle. When arguing with a narcissist, ask yourself if this is worth it. If so, then by all means, continue the debate. If not, there's no point in wasting more energy on them. Number 10. In the end, you are always the one who loses something. After having a lot of fights with narcissists, you will eventually realize that even if you win, you will always be the one who will lose something in the end. Narcissists' goal is to win. If they can't do that, they will sabotage and destroy you beyond repair, just to comfort their ego. Don't get me wrong, narcissists are not monsters. They just have a dark side that makes them sometimes act like one. But if you know how to deal with it, you can make your relationship unforgettable. Remember, avoiding any conflict from a narcissist is already a win for you. But if you have to fight back, give your best shot because winning against them is never easy. Have you experienced arguing with a narcissist? How did it go?